Hi guys, once again I'm with Kylo, one of my best friends that likes comics, and today we're going to be reviewing the movie Suicide Squad.
When the night is over, my life is over.
Suicide Squad is a group of ruthless criminals who get together, or put together in a team, and are made to do something good, but in the end they're still going to get the blame for it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So, I like the character of Harley Quinn. I think the actor presented her brilliantly. She's got the craziness, and it's just the whole persona.
Yeah, and the way that they've given her like a original costume as well.
Yes.
Some people was worried that it wouldn't work.
Some people thought that maybe the older costume,
Yeah, it would have been better.
the original, would have been a bit better.
But personally, I like the modern one.
Oh, I wonder why.
And but yeah, it's just a great costume, a great the bat I like,
The bat is pretty good.
and her big massive Magnum gun. Oh my god, the golden
The
black
Magnum
bit.
was actually really. I like the Magnum. It's the sort of thing I want to just keep in my back pocket in case I need it.
Yeah, for some dodgy people.
Dodgy people.
And it was just one of those guns that you could literally just shoot and it would kill them straight away. It was a one shot,
Very powerful.
from a game, a one shot kill one.
I love how we've got it.
So one of my favourite characters is Deadshot. It's just such a massive action and fighting type of guy that likes the films. So in a way, I was kind of worried a little bit how they would portray Deadshot, because he's quite a vicious and quite a killer type of person who likes to do fights. So I was worried, but when I did see it, and I enjoyed it so much. And oh my god, there's this one scene where he has to prove himself worthy for the marksmanship he has. So he literally just picks up a gun, starts shooting it with in the head, the outside of the head of the target, on every single one on the target practice. And he literally did it with every gun. You just see a montage of him going. Then literally it's just with every gun on the table, even with a sniper, with a machine gun, with a Magnum, with a Glock, just every gun. And I don't want to spoil what happens next, but yeah, it was such a perfect scene. And also another scene that I liked was the bit where they were all fighting these bad guys, then all of a sudden you just see him casually walk up, get on a car, start shooting them all with his gadgets that had literally had machine guns in his arms, started shooting them with his machine gun. Then all of a sudden, he literally just jumps down, and he just gives them the look, and they're like, damn. And it was just so funny as well, because it was portrayed and presented by Will Smith, because he's such a good actor. He's a good comedian as well.
He's a brilliant actor, brilliant comedian, and I think probably he's had that experience in the past with guns, and he already had that sort of persona, sort of joking, but he was serious, and when he was fighting.
So that's what I liked about it as well.
So I think the character of the Joker was presented brilliantly by Jared Leto.
Yeah.
But the only thing was he didn't appear enough. Well, for me anyway. I don't know about you.
I felt like every time he appeared, it was connected with Harley Quinn. And
it felt a little bit too much romantic, relationship based, as opposed to. I mean, I know the whole plot was sort of to reunite them, but I feel that maybe he should have had more input into what was going on.
It felt like that was the only reason he was in it, in a way.
Yeah.
It didn't show the relationship between Harley Quinn and
didn't seem like he had purpose,
himself.
Really.
And also in the comics, he's not the romantic type. He's just crazy.
Psychopath.
Even then, in the comics, he doesn't care about her sometimes. But in this, they betray him differently.
Seems he's got softer over the years.
And he feels like he's actually got feelings for her as well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I understand that there's that relationship that they kind of have to portray in a way. Yeah. Because you see it in the comics, they want to put it into the films. But I feel that he's got more of a purpose.
Too much love in it.
There's a little bit too much sort of like, relationships sort of, Harley, me sort of thing. I feel that maybe he should have had maybe another part in the movie where instead of just chasing after her constantly, he should have, I don't know, appeared for one scene and then
started helping out.
Maybe confronted the others in a way that makes the audience think, oh, is he going to help them? Is he going to go against them? What's going to happen?
That's what I was about to say. So, yeah.
But all in all, he was a good character. Okay, another thing I quite liked was the soundtrack. Now, the soundtrack has been out for some time and it's been one of the most anticipated, I think, for some people, because they've had some really good people sort of cover some songs, like Panic at the Disco. Brendan Urie did a brilliant job of covering Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that was good.
And, it's a hard thing to cover because it's done so well by Freddie Mercury, and it's quite a big thing to live up to cover it. Yeah. But he did it justice in a way that it was, like, respected by everyone, but it also fit what Suicide Squad was about, and it had this sort of, I don't know how to explain.
It balanced it out in a way.
Sort of balanced it out because it was like really nice, and then it sort of like...
Then it changed
and it sort of fit the film.
Yeah.
Also had 21 Pilots, Heathens, which I believe the first day the video came out had like 1 million views. So I think the soundtrack probably hyped people up more than the trailers, because they heard it and then they sort of went, oh, that sounds really good. Oh, that's going to be really good once incorporated with the movie.
Yeah.
And then you had Purple Lamborghini by Skrillex, and
iconically, there was actually a purple Lamborghini.
There was a purple Lamborghini in the film. So I think the way that they sort of used the soundtrack and like incorporated it with the movie.
Yeah, like a little Easter egg.
It's almost like an Easter egg, if you will.
Mm.
And I think that's probably what made it like that bit more exciting for everyone.
Yeah.
Because we heard the soundtrack like a month before the movie. People were sort of anticipating. They were like, or maybe that works in with the movie at some point. So, got you sort of hyped up and ready for it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Also, that scene where Harley Quinn in the trailer, where she's just hanging on that little rope thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, what's the music in the background? So You Don't Own Me or something like that?
You Don't Own Me.
That one, yeah. And she's sort of like, it's all calm and everything. Yeah. And then it changes completely and it's like you see the other half of her. She's just a nice, calm person, and she could change.
The things we didn't really like was basically, like we've already said, the Joker, his character, the way he was portrayed. Like, the way he presented it was good. It's just the way they made him into a different type of character in a way.
I think the lack of the Joker we all expected, this crazy, diabolical man in a sense, but he was more of a lovey-dovey, come back to me, Harley Quinn sort of person.
Yeah.
I feel that maybe, like, because we, as an audience, you'd expect something to happen.
And for him to do something crazy.
And it didn't quite deliver in that sense. Although it was good, it didn't quite deliver what the audience may have wanted. Now, I've only seen Batman vs Superman and Watchmen, so I can't really judge on DC films. Whereas Sam, you could...
Yeah, I would say this is probably, in a way, much better than Batman vs Superman.
Oh, Batman vs Superman was a little bit of a letdown. Being the first DC film I watched, it kind of threw me off completely. So going to see Suicide Squad, I was like, I don't know if I want to, if it's going to be that bad. Not that I hate DC.
Yeah.
Let me just put that out there. I don't hate DC. DC makes some wonderful things. I think they probably excel more at TV programs. Series like Flash, Arrow.
Oh yeah.
They excel more at that than movies.
But that's in a way that's more CW though.
Yeah.
But yeah, and didn't you tell me something about how it was too slow earlier?
Oh yeah, I like I said, I'm not a DC fan, but I felt at the beginning it was a little bit slow to start off. They introduced you to the characters, which, and like I said, was good, but it seemed a little bit slow for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but I agree with you there. But in a way, for every film, it kind of has to have a little bit of a slow start, and it can build up, and then BAM!
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for the build-up, and there was a build-up, but nothing that mind-blowing happened first off. because it was this slow build up. It's like, this is Harley Quinn, this is the Joker, this is Deadshot, this is Killer Croc, and it went through all the characters, and then I was like, well, something's got to happen now.
Yeah.
But something didn't happen immediately, and it sort of dragged it out a little bit, so I sort of lost a little bit of interest, but then when it happened, I sort of went, oh, action, you know.
Yeah.
But I suppose I'm not used to this whole, plus trying to get into it, it's hard if it's out of your, if it's out of what you normally watch or you look at, it's hard to get into in the first place.
Yeah, true.
So that's probably where I got the issue. Whereas if you're a DC fan, or like, you know, if you've watched more than 3 films, one of which was terrible, you know, it
doesn't really help.
Doesn't really help. Maybe if I'd watched other films, it might have helped. So that might just be down to me and everything. And I feel bad for like cussing that, you know, all these people like, oh, you did a bad job, when it's probably just me.
Yeah.
You go watch some more DC films.
So yeah, if you've got any comments below of what you think our film reviews like, if you like it, you dislike it, you think we should add anything, or literally just do anything about the film review, just please put it down in the comments below, and we might respond to it. And yeah, just literally just subscribe. And also, I'm not going to forget, we're going to be doing a film review of the merchandise we bought on the day when we went to see Suicide Squad. So that's going to be one of our next videos, and I hope to see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, see ya.